Alright, Black Torch Volume 4. Best volume gets the best cover. Honestly, this is one volume where I have pretty much no problems with. This is the best Black Torch gets. This is when Tsuyoshi Takaki reaches their stride, and everything's done well in this one. It starts with Rago getting taken and leaving their tail, making sure to get one over on Amagi while he still can. And once they wrap up the plot from Volume 3, we start to get into the good stuff. And you need to remember, Rago is a cat. A cat is a cat. They don't care for what other people want. They will be spiteful, just to be spiteful, and they'll care for those whom they care about. You cannot tell a cat what to do. And that is what Rago is. Rago is a cat at heart. Even though Rago is a Monoke, a very powerful creature, they look like a cat because they act like a cat. And they have the desires of a cat. I like Rago for that purpose. But now Jiro has all Rago's power, and Rago don't got any power, just enough to stay alive. So Jiro's starting to have to learn how to deal with this power. And that leads to the best part after the grandpa shows up and kicks some sense into his grandson before sending him off. It's like, I'm starting to like the grandpa figure. It's like, he genuinely cares for his grandson and shows some tough love here. And here's the remaining part of this subplot of this Monoke who has a crush on the girl. And starts acting as a willing accomplice. Now we get here all the Monoke who were allied with Amagi gathering around, not knowing that they're being idiots by allying with Amagi. It's like, Amagi gets power from cannibalizing other Monoke. They really should not have been near him. I get he has power, but they were being dumb. I wish we got to learn more about this one. She has this type of demeanor that makes me like her. She reminds me of those more carefree characters. And for some reason, visually, she reminds me of Shinji from Bleach. I feel like she could have been a very likable character if they had time to give her a character. Too bad she's gonna die. But yeah, once we get to the forest scenes, this is the best visually that we ever get from Black Torch. Every panel we get from these forest scenes are amazing. I love all the character designs of the Monoke in the forest. I like Jiro learning and growing here. I like the little black snake, which turns out to be a very powerful and hot Monoke spirit. I like all of this. These scenes are what make this a 10 out of 10. This is the husband of a Monoke, the half Monoke. This is a video diary, not a review. I do not care about spoilers. I love this volume of Black Torch. And if every volume had the same quality that this one did, Black Torch would have gone on much longer. And it would be much bigger. And when they make the anime, they're going to rely heavily on this volume. Because other volumes barely have enough information to make one episode. This one will have to make 2.5 episodes worth of content. They could probably get to make 5 episodes worth of content if they had enough filler. But I love this volume. There's so much detail. Everything's so nice. I like all the little backstory elements. I love the story of this couple. It's amazing. Makes you question what Jiro's relationship is to Rago. But I don't think it's anything like that. But I love this, and it's also the start of the beginning of the end. all this volume does is set up the end of the series. But volume 5 really needed another volume or two to not feel as rushed as it does. But yeah, here we go. Magi betraying everybody for power. Magi being a Magi. Oh yeah. Forgot about these afterwards. Oh, yep. These two. Was the girl even in this volume? If she was, it was over a phone call. But, really? They make the best volume cover, but they're not even in here. They're not any part of this. I wish that it was the Monoke couple that was featured, but that would have been a spoiler for the rest. But yeah, this is the only volume of Black Torch that's getting rated a 10 out of 10. This one goes above and beyond. It's not mediocre. It's not just okay. It's amazing. I wish every volume of Black Torch was this good. This was the best one by far. And it's the best that comes before the worst. If every volume was this good, then we would have a whole lot more Black Torch. Yeah. If you're only going to read one volume of the series, read a summary of the other volumes and just read this one. If you're just going to buy one, this is the best. It doesn't get better than this. Oh yeah, this also has a little poster thing that all the other ones do. It's just a little thing of Jiro and Rago. I love this. It's like, I really love this volume. Everything about it's good. I just wish they were all this good. But that's just how it goes. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. The best Black Torch ever has. And ever will be. Hopefully the anime, they mostly focus on this when they have to stretch something out, because all the other Black Torch volumes, some of them I don't think can even make a full episode when they make the anime. Oh boy. But this one, this is some of the best that Shonen Jump has. This one volume, best of the series, it probably goes in my top 20 manga. I love this volume. I wish they were all this good. But the best can't always stay at the top, because then it's no longer the best. Love this one. I wish there was more of it. It's a shame that this is the only one that doesn't have the weird stutter effect with the action. But yeah, this is the most polished one. This is when you feel this author's truly comfortable writing. It's just a shame that the next volume's the last one and it comes to a rushed end. This is what it looks like when it's not rushed and they could just go at their pace. So you could tell that the author found out, at least in the last 2 chapters, that their manga would be ending soon. It's a shame, but this is the best there is. I love this volume. Okay, see you next time.